All right, so here we are on the lesson 13 classwork, so 1.13 here. And this is the last lesson that we will be doing in this packet. So the goal for today was to do numbers 1 and 2 on the first page, and then just number 3 on the second page. So the setup for each of these is pretty much the same. So I'll look at number 1 here. We're talking about dogs and cats. So the first thing you need to do is you need to look at your table, and we need to figure out some patterns, okay? And I will say today we're kind of emphasizing the patterns going across. So we're thinking how do we get from 1 to 3? And we would do 1 times 3. That would give us 3. And then if we think, 2 times 3, does that work? Yes, that gives us 6. So then I can go down to the 4, and I could do the 4 times 3. Oh, not times 4, times 3. So that would give us 12. All right. And now if I want to go the other way, so like going from 9 going across, I would do the opposite of multiplying, which would be dividing. So this would be 3. Now, I need to write my expressions. So when I was going across to the right, I was multiplying by 3. So that means I'm going to take my D and multiply it by 3, which would look like 3D. Remember, we don't need the dot. And now for the C, I have to go the other direction. So that means I'm dividing by 3, and I want to write this as a fraction. So we're taking our C, putting it over the 3. Okay. Now once you have your table filled in, you can answer the rest of the questions. So if there are 10 dogs, how many cats are there? So dogs means we know D. D equals 10. So you can see I've kind of color coded here as well. So I'm going to use this expression 3D, and I know that D equals 10, so I'm going to do 3 times 10, which equals 30, so there are 30 cats. Okay. Now, if I look at the next one, if there are 27 cats, color, how many dogs are there? So 27 cats means that C equals 27. So I'm going to use my expression C over 3, and I'm going to say 27 divided by 3, which would be 9, so there are 9 dogs. Okay, and then the last one, there are 45 cats. How many dogs are there? So C equals 45. So that means I'm going to use my C over 3, which would be 45 divided by 3. And 45 divided by 3 is 15, so this would be 15 dogs. All right, so hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And if you need any more help, you can always come to office hours or send me an email. But the next two questions are pretty much the exact same setup as this, so hopefully you'll be good to go.